Hello, how are you? Alright? The truth is that I am here to introduce you to the grammar subject that most work I have to learn, that is so, such, to, and enough. My name is Asael Terronel Morales, so let's start. So plus adjective or adverb. We use so with adjectives or adverbs to show extreme feeling or effects. In these cases, the adjective to adverb goes direct after so in the sentence. For example, I have been working since 7 this morning. I'm so tired. Why are you driving so fast? Kate is so beautiful. I can't believe she is single. My daughter studied so hard for her exam. So plus quantifier plus noun. We can use quantifiers many, much, little, etc. with so to indicate quantity extremes, but we must remember the rule of use of quantifiers and counters and uncountable, singular and plural. These are the only cases where so is used as a noun. So much or so many can be translated as tanto or tantos in Spanish. For example, Teresa has so many talents. With 3 kids and a full-time job, my sister has so little free time. I have so few memories of my childhood. The children watch so much television. So plus that. We can use so with that to show results or consequences. In general, the use of that is optional. For example, the music was so loud that I couldn't hear my own voice. He was driving so fast that he had an accident. My son studied so hard that he received the best grade in the class. Such plus adjective plus noun. As with so, we use such as adjectives to show extremes. Unlike so, such is followed by an adjective plus a noun. Phrases that use such to emphasis can be translated as que. For example, I am so lucky. I have such wonderful friends. That is such a pretty dress. You should wear it more often. It is such a beautiful day. Note, you cannot use such with quantifiers like much, many, few, or little. Only with so can these quantifiers be used. Such plus that. As with so, we can use such with that to show extremes that end in a result. In general, the use of that is optional. For example, it was such a beautiful day that we decided to go to the beach. Dave has such a small car that he doesn't have to spend much money on gas. It was such a good meal that we made it again the next night. Such plus judgmental noun. With critical nouns, the use of such emphasizes. For example, I have never liked Andy. He is such a jerk. You are such a clown. Are you ever serious? Such plus noun. When such is followed directly by a noun, such means tal or un tipo de. For example, I have never seen such architecture before. We very rarely listen to such music. Enough is an adjective used to indicate that is enough or used as necessary. Can be used with other adjectives, adverbs, or nouns. Adjective adverb plus enough. For example, Heather is old enough now to make her own decisions. Victor doesn't speak English well enough for the job. The apartment is big enough for 3 people. Ben runs fast enough to win the race. We aren't working hard enough. We are never going to finish this project. Enough plus name. For example, I don't have enough time to finish all this work. Is there enough wine for everyone to try? Don't worry, they have enough space in the car for all of us. Note, we can replace enough with the for the same thing. Compare the examples above. I don't have the time to finish all this work. Don't worry, they have the space for all of us. Enough plus determinant, article or pronoun. For example, I be been enough of this situation to know better. Will be had enough of your complaints? Don't you have anything positive to say? Michael has studied enough of the possibilities to make a good decision. To is an adverb that indicates that there is more than enough, with an adjective or adverb. For example, you are too young to understand. Claire is too irresponsible to have a dog. It's too early to go to the bed. Note, we can use enough in a negative sentence to indicate that something is not enough. Compare the examples above with those below. You are not old enough to understand. Claire is not responsible enough to have a dog. Too many plus countable noun or too much plus uncountable noun. For example, there are too many students in the classroom. Is there too much sugar in your coffee? My doctor has too many shoes. She doesn't need any more. There is too much work for just one person. Too much of or too many of. For example, his problem is that he spent too much of this time playing video games. That's enough, you have already eaten too many of the chocolates. Pues bien, lo que puedo sacar de este tema es que cada una de estas palabras denota o da a entender cantidad de algo, solo que se emplean en diferentes situaciones y con diferentes reglas gramaticales. Por ejemplo, such es para añadir énfasis o mostrar sentimientos, su es igual al anterior, solo que el adjetivo o adverbio va directamente después del su. En el caso de enough es para decir que es suficiente o igual a lo que se necesita. Y por último del to es para indicar que una cantidad es más que suficiente. Es como que lo exacto de esa cantidad. Bien, pues eso sería todo de mi parte.